And, your man was sitting here playing with all sorts of stupid stuff. My bad. Good morning, boys. I'm not gonna be messing with intros and doing all this stupid stuff. I've clearly taken way too long to even go live today. So we're gonna hop right into some cool stuff. I wanted to show off the animation from my dude's 6-year-old daughter Brooke, and I was just like, how cool is that now we have people that are uploading stuff, and then even their kids are getting in on it. Tim's kids are getting in on it. I put one of Tim's animations back on the WRX Tails. There's a lot of cool stuff that's happening, so I'm just super excited about it. I should probably turn stuff on and at least have these taillights doing a little something while things are happening. So if I'm not wrong, this is not Brooke's animation. This is one of the other ones, but let's see if I can show off hers real quick. Come on. 6-year-old daughter animation. Wow. I mean, pretty dope, considering nobody knows how to do any of this stuff. Sheldon, what up? What's up, gang? He says. Guys, guess what? Today, our dude Dylan actually, oh no, John Paul, it was not your connection. It was my mental connection. I mean, I've been out here for a good long time, set up, pretty much ready to go. And then I decided at the last second that it would be a glorious time to do a Windows update. Because, you know, that makes sense, right? Anyway, that's what happened. It was good times. And then afterwards, I realized like certain things just went poof. They poof, just disappeared. They're no longer in existence, such as this little screen layout, which is by far not perfect or ideal, but it works. It works. John Paul, do you go by John Paul or Jonathon typically? Because I always call you John Paul because that's what your thing says. But then in the group, you're Jonathon. I'll call you what you want to be called, bro. All I did to help Brooke was tell her which number to start on, and then she took over all of it, he says. So 6-year-old daughter hops in and hand codes peck by peck what we're looking at on the screen right now. I mean, I just gotta say, like, there's so many people that kind of like admit defeat because they don't know how to do something, and something awesome about a kid that just doesn't know, they don't know better. Donald Wheeler in the house. I thought for a second there that it was Dylan, because just before I went live, one of the other things I blame Dylan is a big fat box showed up. I don't even know what's in it. I have no clue. I might be able to show you on the GoPro. Let's see. See if I don't mess things up. Good God, video intro didn't start. Oh, it almost started. Let's see. That is a large box. This box, I don't know what's in there. Not exactly. Don't grow up, it's a trap. I'm telling you. So that's the truth. Hunter in the house. Let me just do a little shout out for everybody in here. First off, please don't do an intro. My man, DJ Boom, starting things off saying, are we live yet? Way before we were live. And then him and Adam started talking. And Adam said, where are you from, man? And then DJ Boom was just like, I'm out. He's from the Netherlands, just so you know, Adam. And so anyway, what's up, Adam? What's up, John Paul? What's up, Hunter? Who else we got? We got Tim Shields in the house. Jake Garforce II. And now we got Sheldon. We got Jesse Garcia. We got Donald. Donald, we still haven't cleared up how I'm supposed to say your name because I don't even know. We got Jerome in the house. What's up? So, watching here in Dubai. You know, no big deal. It's not hot or anything. It's just Dubai. I wish more people watch from Dubai. That'd be dope. Oh, speaking of dope, Dustin Neo Matthews says, "What up, boss?" Tell you what's up. Share my screen real quick and talk about what's up. Well, sir, what's up is we need to get some we need to get some music action happening here. No, I'm gonna put it on this show mode that we had sent over from John Paul. We're gonna check out what that looks like. Oh God, no, it's not gonna do this to me, is it? Let's see what we can do. Okay, let's go back to my face. So I'm gonna fire up some different stuff here. We've got the... Actually, if you don't know, if some of you guys are new, let's swap to that view. Let's talk about the squad. If you're not in squad, let me know, Dustin, if you're in squad. Jerome, same thing from you. And Sheldon, are you guys in there? Because if you're not, we've got this dope little Facebook group and all that stuff going on. And yeah, if you guys aren't in there, there's some awesomeness. I mean, it's to the point where we've got children learning how to code stuff. That's not a bad gig. I'm kind of into it. Pick some crazy new music. Lip sync and dance. I'm always getting caught off with this stuff, but outdoor beats. There we go. Got some outdoor beats now. Okay, anyway, squad's dope. I'm super stoked about it. And as of today, facebook.com/groups/Sequential Squad. That's how you get in there. But I want you in the course. You know what I mean? And we got like 180 people or something like that in there now, which is dope. And I don't know where my awesome little live shot was, so I'll just go to it that way. So what I realized just now was when I did that Windows restart, I ended up losing my connection with my Google Drive. So I'm gonna hook that up in a second here. You're doing fine with my name? Sweet. Good. It's just one of those dumb things. When you say somebody's name all the time, I mean, there's something musical about hearing your own name said. And so that's why I like to find out, number one, what people's actual names are. Like, if for years and years somebody always called me FlyRyde, like on a live stream, and then they started calling me Chris, even though my name says FlyRyde, let me tell you something. Makes me feel special. Like he really knows me. That's a good thing. So Starion says, what's it take to join the Facebook group? $300, bro. $300, hard money, in my account, non-safe, deposit. Just kidding, it's free. Just hop into the course. It's a good thing. Links in the description and bio. Your boy's got a special little link button that he just pushed. Follow the link. Get in the squad. I'm telling you. I like feeling special. Tim Shields made me feel special the other day. He left a very dope thing. That and just what John Paul loaded up to the Facebook group yesterday, talking about his daughter Brooke, which, by the way, she made the animation that we're looking at. I was like, man, talk about a dope freaking testimonial right there. We got Tim and his daughters working on stuff. We got John Paul and his daughter working on stuff. I'm like, that's what I want for people to know, is that you don't have to have some crazy background in freaking neurochemistry or rocket science or computer engineering degree. Like, none of all that. Just click some freaking mouse button clicks. It's dope. So excited about it. Hunter does clear up. He says, just answer the questions when you ask to join. Yeah, so today I did reach out to one of the member requests. Matter of fact, let's just hop in and do that right now. If you guys want, we'll take a look inside the Facebook group. And here's the deal. One of the guys that said that he, let's see if I could say new window. Okay, so I've got a button for squad, but a guy said that somebody recommended the group to him. He doesn't even know anything about it. He's like, I don't know what's up with this. I'm not going to answer any questions. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who you are, bro. Not telling you anything. Yeah, we'll go with that one. That one makes me feel happy. All right. And there we are. That's inside the squad. Squad. Brooke, that is awesome. Great job, says Adam. You know what's so cool is like being a kid and having somebody tell you that you did good, especially somebody that you don't know. It's a big deal. Anyway, we're gonna click on the members only thing here. Probably gonna get a pop-up of a, you know, comment or something like that. Somebody's like, I hate your guts. And I won't be able to hide it from you because this is live. Just kidding. Okay, so my man's here. Let's see. He says, do you agree to the group rules from the admin? Yes? Boom, you're in there, bro. James Zach Bush. Do you agree? I agree. Have you signed up for Sequential Squad? No, but I'm about to. Boom, you're in the house. Max Beecher. Do you agree to the rules of the admin? No response. Dunzo. Out of here. Not anything against my man, but he didn't even know what the, he didn't know what the thing was about. So if he doesn't know what it's about or want in, and there's a member request because somebody just suggests it to him, then I want people in here that want to be in here. That's the thing. I also want a freaking button to go back to that dope screen that I had a second ago. So much better. I really like this view. I haven't made a window for it on my Stream Deck. Kind of want to do that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hop in. We're going to look at John Paul's animation here. That was Brooks. Here's Daddy's. Ooh, Daddy. Daddy got skills, Daddy. Aberrat, please make an iconic headlight like the BMW 4 Series. Well, sir, I will give you some insight. Your boy doesn't make headlights. I don't really make anything. I make YouTube videos. That's what I make. I make online courses. I make how-to. I make knowledge. I don't make things with my fingers. Not magic, that's for sure. But I do take existing products that are out there from other companies, and then I show you how to use them. I show you how I use them. In this case, we've got parts from Ghost Lighting. I've had a lot of questions lately about why I don't use Arduino, and I'm like, because does anybody use that for 12 volt custom stuff? Because I know for 5 volt and for a lot of cool things, it's a great thing to do. Let me know in chat if any of you guys have ever, yeah, and Angel, what's up, man? Well, let me know if any of you guys do any real computer programming of any sort. Sinister Retroworks. Bro, where have you been? I missed you, man. It was lonely here without you. I'm sorry. Everybody else, I'm sorry for that. Jay, you're the man. He says, no BMWs. And you know what? I agree. In general, I say no trucks. Did you guys see my community post earlier from Jack? Jack Dirty Max? Bro, I got a bunch of subs last night and I was like, why? I was like, maybe the live stream is picking up and YouTube is suggesting, nah, YouTube doesn't care about this live stream. But my man Jack, who has a big channel, it's like 200 and something thousand subs, that he builds trucks, does giveaways and all that stuff. Really, he's a lurker, you freaking lurker. He is putting out a bunch of really cool content, and I dig his style. We spoke on the phone, it's awesome. Hi, Chris from Brooke. Hi, Brooke from Chris. Good job. I like your animation skills. Let's stop your dad's animation here. Dad, you get shown up by Brooke. Boom. Brooke, if you're doing cool stuff like this at 6, how old's your dad? I'm guessing that in the next like 4 or 5 times since you've been alive happen again, so you're like 30, you can be way better than dad. You said you want to be like dad when you grow up. I think dad's gonna be pumped because he's gonna see you get crazy good at all this stuff. So good job, Brooke. When we were kids, we didn't have cool stuff like this. When we were 6, nah. I had a Nintendo. That was dope. See, me and Dad are the same age. I've been doing this for a really long time. I'm 36. So you'd have to be six more times to be as old as me and your dad. And you're going to be a lot better at this stuff than we are. Because we didn't grow up with iPads. We didn't grow up. I remember asking my dad for a laptop when I was super little because Penny on Inspector Gadget had this book and you opened it up and there was a computer in there. I told my dad I wanted a computer book. I was like, I think that'd be awesome. I'd be like Penny on Inspector Gadget. And then he brought me home a magazine that was a computer magazine. He was like, hey boy, I got you a computer book. I was like, I'm gonna get to like save the day like Penny. Nah. It was a magazine. It's cool though. Hunter says, I just work in a rock quarry for now. Dude, honestly, wheelbarrowing rocks around is not a bad gig. Makes you strong. You know. Adam says, yes, BMW are a PIA. And we know what that means with anything on them. Yeah, man, I'm over it. I had to go to court because one guy was afraid to put load resistors, which is an $8 part, to make his headlights work because his car was so smart it was turning him off when it didn't see factory lights. And my man should not be modifying vehicles, but he was, and then he wanted me to pay for it and go back to stock. And he told the judge that I needed to give him all his money back for my custom work and buy brand new headlights and get him all of this stuff right now. And his wife chewed me out on the phone. It was so nasty. All his homies hopped on board, started chewing me out online and stuff. Just gang mentality. It was terrible. Military dude. He hated my guts, and man, his wife chewed me out like my wife doesn't chew me out. All because of an $8 part, and dude was afraid to modify his own car. Yikes, bro. Stay stock. Stay stock BMW. I've heard multiple times, if I go to BMW and I ask for something back, they'll give it to me. I'm like, are you confused at whether me and BMW are on the same level? Because I'll make it easy for you. Your boy's not BMW, and he's not Amazon. He's not all sorts of things and massive and powerful like these multinational corporations. But I'll teach you some things if you're willing. Brooke will do it. Will you? Right? That's my thought process on BMWs. Adam says, I'd say BMW drivers, but I am one. See? But he's got self-awareness, and that's beautiful. Angel says, customers, man, I'm telling you, they get free stuff eventually. Oh, yeah, they do. We have trained the world that if you slam your fist and you throw a fit, you're going to get what you want. Except when you're not going to get what you want because the person at the other end of the line is just not BMW or Amazon, and they don't got it to give. There is no going back and giving your hours back. Let's talk about expectations for a minute. If you're building cool, crazy stuff like this, and you're spending a bunch of your time, not necessarily your 6-year-old daughter's time, but that works too. You just can't say that, but that works. If you got your little workhorse that's like coding away, just making awesome stuff, it's the sound of money for dad. 6-year-old moneymaker. Just kidding. But anyway, if you do all that and you spend your time, and then someone's like, I want my money back. I want my time back. I don't know. Was this like a thing where like you stand in a line and like fast food style, just people are just shelling out dope custom work? No. Builder has to be good at stuff and take lots of hits on the chin. And people who aren't down for the fight, this music got weird. If you're not down for the fight, you shouldn't be in the ring. You're gonna get hit on the chin. You're gonna get punched in the face. If you don't have super deep set eyes like your boy Chris, you're not gonna be able to see anything. But when you take those hits and you get back up, it makes you stronger. I'm just kidding. Okay. So I think that's a big thing that guys that build lights, they don't realize that the expectations of them are going to be ridiculous over what they can deliver on. And so I've been going through a thing lately where I'm way over the top. Like I try to scare everybody away. It's so inspirational. I try, you know, but no, I'm trying to scare everybody away because I know that from my customers that came in before the craziness, before I shut the shop down and moved everything home, before you know, the whole world fell apart and all of that, I had certain expectations that I was trying to deliver on all of that. Dare not been in the house, what up? And I was thinking that I could deliver more than I could. And then now as time has gone on, a lot of stuff has been stretched out, but there's no going back. Like, I don't have that money that I was paid to do stuff. Like, that's what paid for my house and fed my kids and all of that. I didn't know that the end of the world was going to happen in this amount of time. And so now expectations are being reset, and some people can roll with that. And some people are just like, I told Amazon I want my money back and they gave it to me. Now give me my money back. And other people are like, I sent a ton of money to you. I really expect that by this date you make it good. And you got to do what you got to do. Like, especially if somebody's being reasonable and they give you something like that. Whew. It's crazy. Brooke said I'm not scaring her away. Good for you, Brooke. You got a bright future, girl. So that's my take on this stuff. You know, setting expectations is a big deal. And I talk about business and like the builder side of things a lot because I care about you guys. I've been in your shoes for 17 years. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for people that are, you know, the guy that gets shoved and then like runs the other direction. Because people are gonna just punch you straight in the face with all of this stuff, especially financially, you know. Lots of threats, lots of bashing. It's so easy to bash people online, right? So, yeah, if you're not willing to get bashed and wake up to buddies being like, bro, did you see what's happening? Yeah, this guy's trashing you right now. Like, if you're not willing to go through all of that and then not come out like freaking out and hurling insults online, and just basically be willing to turn the other cheek and let a guy just bash you because you're like, yeah, I didn't do the thing that I was supposed to do in the time I was supposed to do it, and his expectations were that I would do that, and he's upset and he has a right to be. If you can't take that approach, like, I don't know, building lights for people is not a fun deal. Not a fun deal at all. Sheldon High Smith 3333 says, let's do it for real. I'm the engine technician, so I get alone time with the trains. I can build it, then remove it before anyone notices. What can you remove? What are we talking about? I work with the yard dog units, the small ones, on a car yard. I'm so lost, bro. I want to go down this rabbit hole, though. It sounds exciting. Talk more, Sheldon. What are we on? I work on the railroad. Going to do custom lights on a train. Woo! 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 Okay, now it all just clicked. Train lights. So down. Let's go train lights, bro. I want to do all the lights. Like, people keep asking me to do truck lights and this lights and old school lights. And dude in the Facebook group that just did his intro, he was like, I've got an 80s 4x4. Dude, I want to see you guys all go nuts. Because people keep asking who builds lights. And I'm like, these guys all build lights. That's who I want to direct people to. Because like I said, and it didn't work with Brooke, but I'm trying to scare people away. It's because there's only a certain person that should pay me to do their lights, because you guys and this live stream and all this stuff, that's where my focus is at. So on that note, let's show off some cool stuff. We've got Brooke's show mode, Dad's show mode, and then let's see what else we got. Check out that pew pew turn signal. I like it way more than mine. Remember yesterday when I just botched trying to hook that up? But Sheldon, I'm all about it, bro. Train lights it up. I'm into it. Oof, look at that. Now that's a gnarly turn signal. You guys think that's better than yesterday's? I definitely do. That looks like some Transformers 1980s cartoon style, like Megatron blast. Pew pew, pew pew. That's the whole point. Yes, so good. All right, let's look at the intro animation. I really like that. Nice and simple. So imagine you're driving down the street, hit the right turn signal, turn it off, and then that's what your car does to go back to the parking lights. Super dope. I'm so into it. All right, so we've got quite a few things going on here. I'm gonna open up a box from Dylan Weaver. I was hoping he'd be in the house. He is not, but let's see what we got here. Adam says, be looking like that train for Back to the Future. I know, man. We just watched all the actually my kid did. We watched Back to the Future 1. In quarantine, it's so dope because you could just go to all the sick 80s movies and stuff that you loved growing up and show your kids, especially if your kids are like, I don't know, around 10. So dope. So he watched Back to the Future 2 and then 3 back to back to back. All right, let's see. I know I've got a blade here. X-Acto knife will work. It's a box from Dylan. And Oscar Valdez just subscribed. Awesome. Look at this box. Oh, look at those white knees. Look at those slippers. Yeah, boy. All right. I got packing material for days. Good kind. Check that out. Dylan, what did you give me? A bunch of stuff here. So he told me something about displays. And I want to see what kind of displays we got. Yo, what is that? USB video converter? Okay. Sick. Is that a USB video converter? That sounds like it's, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I got cables for days. That's dope. And then, let's see. Man. Whoa. Good wrapping job, bro. I don't even know if I can do this all at once. I think they're all hooked up together. Aha! I found the tape. Yeah, so we got some more monitors, so I can probably see chat better. How many windows can you have? How many monitors? Can I have like 3? Got a Dell monitor here. That's dope. I think we got a few others. Are they all these Dells? Looks like they are. Sweet, man. So, we have some monitors. Interesting. All of them. What's that from? That's really loud, huh? Sick. This, I believe, will be one of many live chat monitors. So, now the question becomes, how many monitors can we set up for a live stream? Sorry. Probably be better. Okay. Because it sure would be good. Should I turn my mic back up? Thanks for letting me know. You know how often it is that I just totally forget what I'm up to? Okay, so we've got another couple files to go through here. I did want to go through that. I just also wanted to say big shout out to my man for sending all those things over. Mr. E-Root says, get Chris. I followed your channel for a while now. I love lights and seeing what people build. I want to learn some of this to do a tie-in to a boost gauge. Crazy. Very, very cool. So yeah, I'm glad you guys can hear me now. Let's check out some coding. I do know that we've got a couple things going on here that we can look at file-wise that you guys sent in. I don't think I ever did get my Google Drive hooked back up. Let's see if that's... Let's see if I can do that here. Drive stream. Yes! Come on, drive stream. Be hooked up. I want to show these man stuff. There it is. Sweet. Goes files. Live stream. And here we are. So we've got Gracie. This is what I wanna ask Tim. What's up with Gracie? Who that? Because that's cool. You named a file Gracie. And I don't know who that is, but it's a super dope WRX custom build that I want to show everybody right now. Hey. So let's do this. Wow. I know a good way to mess up an X-Acto knife. I can tell you. Let's do this. That fella for a second. We're gonna look at my dude Tim's handiwork. That is a parking light. I really like this view. Oh, that's a brake light. Okay. Check out that opening. Woo! That is sick. Gracie's your 14-year-old. How many, because didn't you have, you've got the other two daughters. Ainsley, right? That's one of them. I wish I had a daughter. I would be such a better dude. Good way to ruin an X-Acto knife. Use it. Yeah, for sure. 3 girls. Ah, man. Okay. So, we don't have one show mode. Check out that show mode. That is sick. So, that's what Gracie made, huh? Check that out. Arden and Ainsley are 6-year-old twins. Gracie is a 14-year-old boss. Good job, Gracie. I'm into it. Wish I could zoom on this lens, but I definitely can't. So sick. Like, I don't know. It's something about the kids making this stuff. And I say kids loosely because I'm sure a 14-year-old is very much like a just miniature adult. But I know just based on my 11-year-old. Dude, I was watching a movie last night. I'm such a bad dad. Wow. Don't watch the new Netflix movie with David Spade with your kids. Boy, that was bad. It was real bad. It was real bad. I sent him packing with his iPad about, I don't know, too far into it to be comfortable. It was not okay. All right. I'm just pushing away, pushing buttons. Ooh, that's the brake light. See that little dance it did? That was tight. That's dope. And then, bye-bye. A little twinkle for the brakes. No twinkle. No twinkle. Wait a couple seconds, and we're gonna see twinkles. Twinkles. So dope. All right. Killer job, Gracie. That was sick. Is it? Let's see. It's Gracie, not Grace, right? I believe I saw that in spelling. Very cool. We've got other files to share. Let's do that now that I can actually access my stuff. What else have we? Let's see. We have live stream. We've got Al's S13. Let's check out my man Al. And then we got Jake's got another one. Sick. Okay. Checking out more. Right meow. Check out that GLC. I dig it. So nice to see all this stuff. Okay, so here is my man, Al DeVerne Joby. There he is in the chat. The Lightsman Academy, big winner of the 50K thing. I still love that setup. If you guys haven't seen that, you should check out that video from way back when Al kind of like won his Academy membership. It was just based on dude being so real and like straight up and talking about what he thought it could do for like helping him to be able to offer cool stuff. And so I think about that every time I upload new content to the courses, and this live stream has been huge for my motivation to work on the courses. And being stuck at home and not really selling custom work has been a big positive thing, even though it's scary balls because I'm doing all of this stuff and making zero money right now. But setting it all up and having it all there has been great, because that's always what I've wanted to do. But giving my man access to that when we did the 50K thing, that was sick. And Tim said 3rd place. Yeah, man. I like, seriously, all of you guys that have been watching and supporting and all that stuff has been monstrous. So especially seeing what people like Tim are taking, just the opportunity even to just take what I have on my bench right now and then just making files and doing awesome stuff with it, even though these aren't on their bench. Doesn't matter if your garage is a freaking mess or if it's like a straight up laboratory. And dress up bolts. Nice. Forgot about that. I actually have, damn, I'm so bad. I had to mail something off today to my girl, all those dress up bolt stuff. So that's for Colette. And Sean Paymer. I don't think any movie with David Spade was child appropriate. I know. I was thinking of like Black Sheep, but dude, 90s Adam Sandler movies, not the same as Netflix movies in 2020. My God, it's insanity. All right, I just made a new file. I didn't open up the, what's it called? What is this stupid thing called? MPLab IPE. I always forget what that thing's called because I want to share that with people, and then I don't. So let's see if we can have your man's face on here real quick. We're gonna load that file from Al, and we checked out everything so far on the S13 build, right? X file loaded successfully. Let's make sure. Okay, so we showed off Gracie's. Now we've got Al's. And I'm not connected yet to this, so let's make sure that I am now. I am going to turn it off right quick. And we are going to load this thing up. Oh, it's still trying to load up. All right. Well, what do you know? Oh yeah, so I was on the topic amongst many other things that I forgot what I was talking about as I was talking about it. What do you guys know about hooking up multiple monitors? Because I'm kind of curious, like how many monitors can I even hook up and have some function to it? Because I do feel like if I had more monitors, it would definitely be better. I want to have one to monitor the videos, the video output. But I have like VGA out, and then I have like the whatever DVI out, and program Al's file, please work. Go, go, go. Programming complete. Let's see what Al made for us. All right, so I'm gonna push the, see, like it'd be so nice if I didn't have to click on the screen just to see stuff. That is our intro. Very similar to the last one. I like it. I like how it comes on dim and then that brightness just pulses as it goes through the rest. Very cool. I like that transition. It's just, watch it like wipe it off. Sick. Okay, turn signal. Watch, it's gonna speed up. So we got a pew pew turn signal there too. Look how crazy that is. I've never seen anything like that. Cause look, you've got like a pulse and then a full one, and then a pulse and a full one. Let's look at the code on that really quick. That I'm super interested in. Way to go, dude. All right, let's look at your code. He's got full bar first, and then he does a pulse. Dude, way to get creative. I like. What do you guys think? Michael Anthony Crum says, nice, awesome. I say nice, awesome too. We're together on this, Michael Anthony. John Paul, have you got HDMI output that you can use for monitor? I have HDMI monitor currently hooked up to a 32-inch Insignia TV. And yeah, nice job, Al. Okay, let's keep going. I always get so caught off guard by like this stuff. Oh, look at that. It pops straight back. I don't know why this didn't seem to be working on other files. Like, look at that. So we've got super dope animated intro. We've got super dope pew pew, but like Al's spin on that, which I think is freaking sick. You turn it off, pops back to parking, no animation. If we look in his coding, what we're gonna see is it says simple switchback, right? I think there was just a weird glitch yesterday where it wasn't letting me do that. It kept going to animated switchback. And so I'm very pumped to see that. Let's check out some show modes. Turn off parking, and I believe this is show mode 1. Al's show mode 1. Check that out. It's cool to be able to make the wig-wag kind of look, the strobe effect inside of the taillight, and especially one like this where you have all these multiple chunks. And I'm sure, as Al can see right now, some of these steps would do well to be faster. It's my personal take on it. Other ones are really quick and jump around, and they look great. I mean, this is a super interesting looking animation, and you can tell that it's got different speeds. So let's look in his code, the quicks, and we're gonna see in show mode 1, you should see some 35s and some different speeds. Because if not, that's interesting that it comes across that way. Yeah, so we got 23 down here at the bottom. So in a second here, maybe we'll do some modifications to some of these files and then reload them and check them up. I'm gonna end closer to 11 today, but we still got nearly just over 10 minutes. So let's go back to check out show mode 2. Show mode 2. And so show mode 2 is actually a startup sequence, it looks like. So what that would mean would be like, you start the car. Oh yes, dude, I so need this. So need this. So it'd be like this. You start the car. It goes, ignition's on now, right? And then you turn off the car, turn off ignition. It's like, later, dude. That's the idea there. So then if you have show mode, then it's just gonna run continuously. So my man put show mode 1 and then a startup sequence. Again, I say this on all the videos. What I think doesn't necessarily matter. It's because it's a personal opinion, but I would say I would much rather have 2 show modes. And in a lot of cases, I know with your uploads, your guys in squad, as we're doing all of this stuff, you're loading things up based on, like, you spend a bunch of time working on one animation. You're like, I'm not gonna go do another one and spend a bunch more time, because everybody's got limited time. So I get it. I think that's awesome. And the beautiful thing, and what I'm gonna do in just a sec here, is I'm gonna actually, after the stream, so that I don't waste your guys' time, I'm going to output all of the individual GLS files, all of the sequence files that are just one part of the code. So like show mode 1 or show mode 2 from John Paul's upload earlier. His GLP file had an animation he created, and an animation that his 6-year-old daughter Brooke created. So we can have a file that we name like S13 Brooke, and that'll be like a dope little sequence that you can just plug into your animations. So if my man Al here wanted to put Brooke's animation in place of his show mode 2, then you would have right here, it would be showing Brooke's animation instead of just that simple startup and wipe away. Make sense? Hope it makes sense. If it makes sense, say yes in chat. Audience participation. It's so good. Jake says, I am a custom PC builder and IT technician. If you don't already have a video card, you could probably use an RX 480 by Radeon for fairly cheap and add 2 HDMI monitors in addition to the one currently. So let me explain something really cool, because you'll appreciate this big time. So our guy Slush HD, Maybe lurking right now, maybe not. I don't know. It's an awesome guy named Richard, super dope. Your files that you create for the GTR 2015 style taillights will be going on his as well as DJ Boom's, and they both got GTRs, right? So dude paid to have a PC built for this stream, like for FlyRyde, right? For me. And when I searched out a local guy that builds custom PCs, and he picked the case, all this stuff, but the motherboard that he picked was not ideal. It wasn't that it wasn't ideal because it wasn't a good board. It's because he wasn't thinking about the extra PCIe connections, right? So I only have one PCIe slot, which sucks. So I've got a video card hooked up to that. What I really needed was to have multiple outputs so that I could connect up a lot of other stuff. So I do absolutely need to get a bigger case. I want to work with a company that makes cool RGB addressable LED stuff, cases and all that. I have a friend in the UK who has a company called TechBlock, and I really think it'll be fun to work with one of the companies that he works with here in the US, and then hook up his car, and we'll do this cool little collaboration and work with his sponsors on that stuff too. So that's my goal for taking all of this. Now the big thing that was a huge win because of Mr. Slush HD was we got the RAM, we got the full setup that had he actually even sent me a capture card that was specific to my guy that picked up this motherboard and all that stuff for me. He didn't think about that, and so because we don't have that extra one, it kind of just limits massively. So when we get a sponsor on board, I don't want anybody else coming out of pocket. We got screens being sent in. We got a full $1,000 PC build here, but we did get the what is the freaking GPU I'm trying to think of? It's just a dope streaming PC though. So it's a Ryzen 7. That's what we got in there. So it's a nice streaming PC. It's great. Jake says, talk to a local YouTuber by the name of Jay's 2 cents. Jay-Z 2 cents. Maybe you can work something out. He's a PC YouTuber that does custom builds. A lot of times it's insanely difficult to get a hold of PC guys and YouTubers in general, especially if they're in LA, because there's like everybody in LA has like something that's going to help you so big, but it doesn't really. And so, yeah, I would just be kind of taking, hey, I need something from you. So if there's any value I can give to the guy, it'd be a dope thing to hit him up about. All right, let's look back at code because we are in my man Al's things. Let's check out Jake as we're talking about you and all of this awesome stuff. You've got some code to review. I left you for last, like a mean man. Sorry. Open project. And this is going to be, I'm not going to save anything over anybody's files right now. We're going to look at Jake's S13. And let's check out the code before we do it. Let's check out the shadow pew. Pew pew. All about that shadow pew pew. Brake light. Nice and traditional. Show mode 1. Got some bouncing pulses. I like that. I dig the GLC file. I dig the 3-stack animation. Ooh, this is a big long one. I'm not gonna say it. This is good. I like that dim light with the pulse going through it. Excited to see this one. Parking light looks like fan to the side and then back. Always dig that. Oh, and then back. Nice. How fast is that parking? 15. Good. Nice and quick. And show mode 2. Ooh, stacking. Okay, let's check it out. It's so fun, dude. I'm so glad that you guys upload this stuff. It makes the stream for me, and it just makes me excited about what's coming for everybody. Speaking of which, let's get serious here. Tim has somebody that has motivated him in the past to do some of this cool stuff. Wow, I was trying to look at the camera and obviously I changed the wrong view. So somebody that Tim has mentioned being influenced by you know, in a very positive way. The guy's got super dope work. He's in Australia. He's now in the Facebook group as well. Super awesome builder, dope photographer, does really cool animations, does GTRs and Evos and all sorts of cool stuff. So we've got amazing guys in the group now. Mike West, amazing guy. Mike West, are you lurking? Are you just being quiet today? Are you sleeping? You sleeping on me, bro? Come on. Let's look at Jake's file real quick. Let's load it up. Let me stop yapping. Tell you what, you don't need to see me load it. You know what that looks like. He's sleeping. What a slacker. What a freaking slacker. And tell that guy, Mike West, would you only work a 25-hour day? Slacker. Just kidding. A lot of headlight builders beat themselves up to get stuff done. And then they're generally told that, like, hey, you're not working enough for me. Work more, work more, work more. Yikes. Can everybody hit the like button for me on this video? I always forget to ask. And Jake, you commented a whole bunch on a video yesterday, and I was all stoked about it. The comments, I'm not doing a good job with calls to actions on these live streams, so I will trade you showing off your awesome file here, which I'm sure I already compiled, but I'm forgetting what I'm doing as I go. I'll trade you a comment for a showing off of your work. Huh? What do you think? I'm going through a 30-day YouTube revitalization program, and it's going to be awesome. I got some accountability partners that I'm working with. Super grateful for them, and you could tell, like, I'm all ADD right now like crazy. Trying to load stuff up and click on things, and it's just not happening. But is Jake's file loaded? Success. Programming complete. Okay. Let's hop back here. I really actually dig this view because I can turn things on and you can see me and I can see you and we're all together in this. Okay. Boom, boom. I like that. This is something that I noticed in the code that I thought was sick. And Jake says, already done. Already commented in the video. You guys are awesome. I netted 3 likes from that ask, so thank you for the 3 of you that liked it. Everybody else, you hate me. Just kidding. Let's look at the parking light. Look at the zip. The end. Look at that little pulse that just shoots off screen. Okay, and then turn signal. Ooh. Let's let it catch up. Now, we had a question in the Facebook group the other day about things not being timed up. So if you reload, if you put a pair of lights on the car, right, and you've got the passenger headlight and the driver's side headlight, and they're timed perfectly, and then you take the driver's side headlight module, you go reprogram it, you bring it out to your car, you plug it in, you turn it on, and you don't let things sync up, then one's going to be at a different speed than the other. And the reason is, every time that we disconnect power from this setup or we reflash the ghost module, it has to relearn how fast that clicking is that you hear in the background. So in one car, you might have a flasher relay that's faster than another, which is why when you're sitting at a stoplight, you're watching the dude's turn signal in front of you and it's in perfect timing with yours, and then all of a sudden they fall out of timing because they're not actually the same exact one. For a second they're hitting the same time, and then this one starts hitting faster, and you've kind of got this mismatch of speed. Then you realize that you don't have the same exact timing. Well, on a car, the ghost module's genius because it doesn't care what the specifics are. It just adjusts to them. So it doesn't matter if it's a slower blink or a faster blink. As long as there's that steady blink, it's going to adjust to those. So this is something that I'm sure all you guys have realized at this point, but maybe not. It's just if you put one module on the car after the other one was already on there and adjusted to it, they're not going to be in perfect timing. So all you do is hit the hazard lights and it'll flash them both at the same exact time. They'll perfectly be adjusted, and then they should be completely synced up. Just the thing to think about. Okay. All right, and Sinister says, let the hate flow through you. Guys, I watched the last episode 12 of Star Wars Clone Wars yesterday. I think it put me in like a sad, happy, weird mood. I was in a weird geek space yesterday. It's a good time. All right, moment of truth. Such a dope ending though. What's up, Rizé? The Bay Area. Bay Area. We got show mode 2. Stacking. Let me ask you, this stacking show mode 2, Jake? This is this the 20 channel? Or is it perfectly adjusted? Looks like it's perfectly adjusted to be 12. Never mind. Don't answer me, I'm dumb. I like that. I want to have certain standard canned animations that are very popular like this, made for every single amount. Like, let's say 6 LEDs all the way to the end. You know, like all the way to 28. That would be a great thing to have on file. Just like a section that's just called stacking GLS files, and just download the one that you want. Every single one. Download all of them if you need. But then everybody that wants a stacking GLS file, at least to build on or whatever, would be gangster. So custom built for the 12, he says. Let's check out show mode 1. Bounce, 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 bounce. I dig it. See, I dig the fast animations. And then that pulsing, it just is like something crazy's happening. Ooh, and it was pulsing and then it sped up the pulsing. Let's look closer. So good. The music ended. I think that's telling me something. Super sick. Thank you guys for your animations today. I know I've got another file as well I want to look at really quick before I end this. This is John Paul's animation. Okay, I think I already used it. Did I miss anybody's animations for the day? I don't think I did. They're really dope. And man, I gotta tell you, it is so much better not messing around with intros. Did you realize how less preoccupied I was in stupid intro that nobody cares about anyway? Drop that. Trim the fat. It's good. Yeah, I like that now. It's good, dude. You did a killer job on it. I'm super excited. I can't wait for Randy to get to pick. It's gonna be dope. Them lights are fly. Rosé, you know Randy at Eliminate? These are his taillights. We're just making all these dope animation files for him. So if you're in the Bay Area, I can't imagine that you wouldn't know Eliminate. So it'll be fun to get the Eliminate guys on the channel and let them pick, like, what are dope animations that Randy should pick or something like that. So maybe I'll talk with him today. I'll text him in a bit and see if we can't get them to raid our chat. He says, yep, heard them. So I will ask one last parting thing before we go today. Look at any companies that you can online that you think would be good to work with for you, not for me, but for you. Who makes awesome products, whether that is tools. We're going to be working, I'm going to be reaching out to Milwaukee, and that's going to be dope. Pick me. Tim, what do I need to pick you for, bro? Want me to pick your nose? Yeah, let me know. John Paul says, currently working on an alternative 12-channel GLS file for the S13 Tail, and a little surprise for you, Chris, as well, but I'm looking at working with Tim on the surprise. Hey, surprises are dope. I love that. Thank you guys. So yeah, think about companies that would be great to work with. We'll do some cool raids. Oh, Tim says, no, Randy, pick me. Yeah, oh, and that we will have, I've been looking into it. I haven't got it dialed yet, but I will soon. We will have some guests on the show. So we're an hour in. I don't know why all of a sudden a bunch of people are deciding to pile in now, because we're done. We're over. I'll see you boys tomorrow. Post stuff up in the group. Help each other out. Let's all do good things. Scratch each other's backs and noses and all that. Peace out, guys. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your grandma. She should learn stuff. Good job, Brooke. Good job, Gracie. You girls are dope. Bye.